June 19th, 2014. Guys, I've been waiting for some information from the National Weather Center before I did this video, but the center of the vortex is way off kilter. Notice it's to move north and west to the left there. You can see the center of the wheel. What that's done is two things. It's pulling warmer air further north, trying to mix with the cold air that's being displaced by the vortex itself coming off the Arctic. That's why we have tornadoes up north and snow just above them, guys, in the last few days. That's not normal weather. Also, there's a front off the east coast of Florida that should be in the Caribbean or in the Gulf. But again, the center of this wheel is no longer under this black triangle. It's off to the left. That's going to cause a couple problems. And here's what it's going to do. In the last few days, we're getting tornadoes, again, with snow above them. The dry wind coming off of Africa is going to be pushed further north. So it's going to create drought conditions over part of the United States and storms where it mixes with a compressed vortex that's pushing further south. Even though the center of the vortex magnetically is moving northwest, the compression is smashing it out flat like a pancake. You can see what we're dealing with. We're going to have warm air pushing further north because of the vortex shift, but because of the compression and pressing it further south, storms. Guys, it's going to be a drought again. This is going to be a major drought because not every week do we have a hurricane and moisture mixed in with this air coming off Africa. Many times it can be dry, but when it does come in, it will be further north and it will be more severe. This is what I was waiting for. 10% chance of tropical cyclone formation. Now, Hurricane Sandy formed south of this and moved up the east coast. This one should move back out over the Atlantic because there's a front. If you notice the storms where the blue area is, that should push this one off. But we're earlier in the season, but that yellow dot should be further south. Everything's moving north and west. Again, watch for drought. Then when a storm does make it in with enough moisture pulling off the equator to be very strong because it's going to be mixing with compressed Arctic vortex cold air. But when it's not, drought. Guys, it's an early warning. It's a heads up. We're going to watch this very closely the rest of the season. Be safe.